Alright.
You know what a fucking dead man is? Come on! Somebody open up this cage!
So Agent Guerrero was still alive in solitary when you found him. What happened next?
It turned out the security systems controlling the door's locking mechanisms were offline. I needed to reset them in the server room below solitary. Once that was done, I could use the console in the security office to unlock his door.
Alright, but why don't we use our multi-tool, because I don't know how much time we're going to have.
Surrender to your nearest correctional officer immediately, or deadly force will be used against you.
Yeah. All right. Points of interest. Ooh. It's been a while since I've done a lot of these main hacking things. We got some very, very nasty ports. 3 of them we have to get. 60% capture detection. We do have some overclock, some stealth. Still a 60%. %, geez. So why don't we do another stealth? Oh, we don't got any left. Alright, let's just do it. Even if we fail once, doesn't matter.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We didn't get it.
Denied.
It's alright. I ain't too worried about it. Again, that's not something I'm worried about right now. I just want to remain stealthy. Alright, looks like we got a duct here. So is there like a back way? Oh, nice. Yeah, there's that one. We can get right to where we need to go. What is down here? This is a crazy way. I bet you this was another way in. Yep. So there was another sneakier way in throughout this whole thing that we didn't have to go through all that trouble. That's why I like doing it mostly blind. Like sometimes you won't see it be blind here, but sometimes it is, like now. when you don't know these things. I think that makes it really cool sometimes. So if we wanted a quick way, that's how we would do it there. That doesn't help us. And there are a lot of cameras in there. So I guess we'll just unlock them as we go along. And we'll need the... What is it? Is it under arms? The ability to punch through walls. Wait a second. No way. I'm all the way back here again. I am getting so lost right now. That was a waste. That's why I came down here. Okay. Well, it's good to figure these things out. So, like, for those of you that maybe even want to find a stealthier route, boom. That's how you do it. So this is just, again, another way through being able to avoid detection in certain areas. But that camera's going to be a bitch. Yep. Don't ask me how I was able to do that one. Alright, restore power to the emergency. I mean, how are we supposed to know which one? I think it's that one, because it was definitely in the middle. But who else are we letting out? Because of what we're doing. Okay. But we did find another... We did find a safer way, so go back down and then go around. We don't have to worry about the camera if we go this way, right? I think that's a good idea. It's good to be back, guys. I can't wait. We got some Horizon Zero Dawn on the way. Lots of cool things coming up. All right. Oh. Oh, just perfect timing for that thing to be right there.
The Penley T. Housefather Correctional Facility is now under lockdown. The riot response team is en route.
I don't think we can get into this one, even though there is a level of interest in there. That's still locked? What? We're not completely done yet? Gosh, I'm an idiot sometimes. I don't know, guys. I thought that just meant that that's the ones that were open. I was wrong. So, changes. Okay. Okay, those are open. I see what this is wanting us to do. It's like kind of a puzzle, but you don't know exactly what. To restore power to the security system in case of emergency shutdown, all output coils must be simultaneously reconnected. Okay, so I know if I have that off, and then I press the middle one. Alright, so let's do this one at a time and we'll figure this out. So, top left brings the first 3 on. Middle brings those 4. Okay, so if I did top left, that would turn that off. I see how that does that. That is crazy. It's going to be hard. Here we go. A little bit of luck goes a long way. I think they're all off, right?
Correctional officers must contain the situation in a timely manner.
I always skip things thinking I can do something when I can't. One. I don't know which is the one that has the That's alright, we'll just go for our main objective.
All inmates must dispose of their weapons, return to their cells, and await further instructions.
Walthus! You high-toned son of a bitch, you came for me! Come on! Open the door and let's roll.
We're not going anywhere, Agent. Not until you fill me in.
Fill you in? Stenger's trying to kill me, Walthus. You want my help dealing with those terrorist attacks? We have to leave.
So now you're willing to help? You might have gotten yourself on death row, Mejia, but a few more minutes isn't going to change anything. Stenger filled me in. Said you've gone off the rails and he's the better man for the job. Your job, with Junkyard. Mind explaining that?
It's better you don't get involved.
If I don't get involved, you'll be dead tomorrow. And any chance of stopping those terror attacks will die with you. Now talk.
Okay, look. I don't know what Stenger told you, but I guarantee it's all lies. 2 years ago, Interpol got worried about a new player at the table. Junkyard. They needed eyes and ears on the inside, so they threw me into the deep end to go fishing.
And you hooked something big.
It took a while, but I eventually sniffed out that JY was into black market AUGs. A lot of AUGs. And I wanted to know where they were getting them. No points for guessing the answer.
This prison. It's the operation Stenger was talking about.
Ding ding, Walthers. He's been running the show for a while now, using the system to cover up a harvesting scheme. Inmates are pushed over the line, given a death sentence, and end up the next day with their arms ripped out by Worthmuller in the morgue.
The Fixer is involved in this too?
You're surprised? He's Stenger's little butcher boy. Whatever the man wants, war cuts it out.
If you hadn't declared yourself Dark Opal, we would have been able to contact you without all this trouble. Why didn't you just tell Interpol what was going on and let them deal with it?
I went Dark Opal so the suits couldn't fuck things up. Interpol isn't interested in the long game anymore. They want immediate results.
So it's okay for you if this harvesting ring continues?
That's not what I'm saying. Junkyard have some impressive shit going on. If we let them know we're onto them now, they'll just vanish somewhere else and I'll lose what I've been working for all this time.
So we just insert another agent. We did it once, we can do it again.
It's not that easy. Interpol pushed me under what, 2 years ago, and I'm only just starting to reap the rewards. Junkyard are huge on loyalty from both sides. Trust me, it takes time and pays well to look after that.
If you and Stenger are both supposed to be playing the same side, why would he want you out of the picture?
Stenger's got power in here, but he's not Junkyard yet. He's always resented the fact I was jumped in. With me gone, he thinks he can take my place on the ladder.
I don't know. He doesn't strike me as the kind of man who can run something like this.
Oh, you'd be surprised. A hammer ain't sharp, but it can still get the job done. I got JY to send me in. But make no mistake, with the power of the so-called justice system behind him, this is Stenger's ship. Who and what gets harvested? It's his call.
No one tried to stop him? Stenger can't murder inmates at will without someone taking notice.
He can when he hides behind the state of Arizona's terminal violation policy. It's okay to destroy a dangerous AUG, right? Especially one in prison. Lately, though, 3 strikes for pretty much anything will get you a trip to Hole 6.
Hole 6?
Stenger moves the bodies from here to be carved up at the infirmary by the Fixer. They use maintenance tunnels under the prison to keep it all out of sight. I'd be dead and diced by sunrise if it wasn't for you.
Something isn't adding up about Wilberg's murder. You're saying you weren't involved at all?
What? What are you talking about? I told you. Stenger has it in for me. I wasn't even near Wilberg's cell that day. I was on shift cleaning that fucking shower like always. Besides, the sentry took him out. Do I look like a fucking robot to you?
Okay, enough with the bullshit. You keep selling me that we're both on the same side. How about you be straight with me for once?
Huh? What the hell are you saying, man?
I saw that you specifically changed your work schedule to be near Wilberg the night he was killed. You were also logged breaking into automated security. The same place someone would need to be if they wanted to, say, hack a sentry.
Okay. Okay, look, you're right. I didn't know what else to do. Wilberg somehow found out I was Interpol, okay? He threatened to expose me. I couldn't risk that. I don't know why I should have been honest with you, Walthers. I'm sorry. I've been down a long time, man. Sometimes you forget which way is up.
All right, I've heard enough. Terror attack or not, you're not doing anyone any favors by dying in this cell. Time to leave.
I ain't gonna argue with that. Lead the way, Jose. You got an escape plan?
The transport I came in on yesterday should still be on the roof. Can you fly?
No need. The prison birds run on automated flight paths to stop hijackers. We can just hack the route. As long as the security systems are shut down, we'll be free to fly out of here and sip pina coladas all the way to Panama.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll take care of the flight path.
No, let me go to the tower. I know where to break into the system. Old school. I'll have just enough time while you handle the rest. There are 2 turrets on the roof, and an aircraft tracking system that you'll need to disable. There's an override in the warden's office.
All right, what about Stenger?
As long as he doesn't get to JY before I do, there's no problem. Hey, I'm happy you're here, man. You have no idea. I'll see you at the landing pad. Good luck.
Officer immediately.
All right.
Tash task force protocols dictate that you should have called for an immediate extraction. Going against protocol could have jeopardized the mission.
If Agent Guerrero was right and our intel was wrong, then the mission had changed. Terror attack or not, Agent Guerrero wasn't going to be any help if he was dead.